Blessed be witches, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be talking about illusion. So the dictionary defines illusion as a misinterpreted perception or a false ideal or belief. So I want to share with you that we buy into a lot of illusions all the time, and we don't even realize that we're buying into these illusions. We seem to think that these are the norm. This is just reality. But when you stop and you think about that for a second, what is reality? Everything that we see, everything in this world right now is an illusion. There is much more that is unseen, and science is finding new things all the time. So if you think about that for a split second, what we perceive as real is actually illusion. Right? So when we tell ourselves that we are these certain things, we are buying into that illusion. Now, what people don't understand about this is that when you buy into illusion, you are limited. Okay? That becomes your reality. The Buddhists believe that your thoughts of today will be your reality of tomorrow. So if you tell yourself that you are not worthy of love, that's going to be your reality. If you tell yourself that you are put on this plane of existence to suffer, that will be your reality. If you identify yourself with these mundane things, that will become your reality. It's a choice that you made. Happiness truly is a choice. Emancipation is a choice. How do we emancipate ourselves? We stop buying into the illusion, and we start realizing that there is much more. When I was younger, I used to identify myself as a certain thing. I used to identify myself as being gay. Now, I really don't want anybody sending me messages saying, oh, you know, this, that, and the other. This is my story, y'all, and I'm going to share it with you. You can take of it what you will, and you can leave what you don't like. I am perfectly happy with that, okay? It's your decisions. But for me, I bought into an illusion for a very long time. Now, the reality of this illusion was that I would only be able to date certain people, which greatly limited my ability, like my options. It greatly limited my options. And the reality also was that I was never going to be able to have a biological child. Now, I did think of, artificial insemination, and I did think of all of these different things. But the reality was that I was going to have to co-parent with somebody else, and this was my, I tried to make the most of it. Okay? Then I met somebody. And I was placed in a wonderful position to challenge my illusions, right? I've always taught that to be a being of love, right? And I realized that if I was going to be a being of love, but I was going to limit a certain love that I can give to only a certain group of people, then I was limited. And all limits are just that. They're limits. They stop you from having experiences. So what I chose to do is I chose to live what I spoke. And because of that, I have met the love of my life, and I have a biological son. Okay? Now, I'm not telling anybody, all right, that who you are is wrong. You are whatever you want to be. Buying into illusions, if you so desire, is really your decision. It's your decision. Okay? I chose to opt out of the illusion and to love. And it was the best decision that I had ever made. I am happy with who I am. I can love whomever I choose to love. I am not limited by illusions or perceptions. Like India Ari said, I am not my hair. I am not my skin. I am not your expectations of me. Right? She also said, does the way I wear my hair make me a better person? Does the way I wear my hair make me a better friend? Does the way I wear my hair interpret my integrity? Choose whatever illusion, whatever reality, because it is your reality that you want to buy into. But if you want to live an easier life, if you want to live a happier life, if you want to feel like as if you are no longer limited, break down the illusions. If where you are right now in your world, you're unhappy with, you can't feel an escape from it, yet you can't live in it anymore because it's just not working for you, take a look at the illusions that you tell yourself. Make the decision to buy into them or to let them fall by the wayside and be who you are. Experience truth. And truth is love and happiness. That is truth. No matter what belief structure you follow, the reality or the one thing that they have in common is that peace, love, and happiness are for all of us to be able to share. It's our illusions that block us from being able to experience these things. You know, I remember growing up, my belief structure at that point in time was that of such that, you know, I could never get into the gates of heaven or whatnot because of the fact that I self-identified as gay. Right? Either I had to buy into this illusion that it was a sin and spend the rest of my life tortured, or I can opt out of that illusion and I could be happy and I can feel fulfilled and I could love. And that's what I chose. You know, I remember once telling some students in a class, I am not going to spend the majority of my time feeling guilt and self-loathing simply because of the fact of me wanting to love who I want to love and having the experiences that every person in this world deserves to have. I was not going to do that. You know, I mean, I would even feel guilty when I would masturbate. That was a problem for me. I would be like, but you know what? I'm not going to spend an undetermined amount of time feeling guilty because of the fact that I chose to orgasm. I'm not doing that anymore. That is an illusion. That does not define who I am. I am a loving, caring person who is more than happy to give of myself freely, who is more than happy to help my fellow man, who is more than happy to see past the illusions at the person that is truly inside, at the situation that is truly in front of me, and learn from it, and grow from it, and to facilitate the growth of others with the knowledge that I've accumulated. That is my reality. So for all of you witches, all of you people who are here watching this video, trying to, you know, break free, stop for a second. Take a look. Is your self-imposed hell because of your belief? Because of your illusions? Because I can tell you 9 times out of 10 that would be the case. And then you can make the decision to buy into it or to free yourself of the illusion and start living your truth, whatever that may be. That is our episode for today, y'alls. If you have not subscribed, boo-boos, press subscribe. Do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can always leave a comment below or send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. I said it before, boo-boos, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I love you, boo-boos, and I will see you on another episode of Witch Please. Love yous!